What is up, THL and SHL? My name is Lemur HS, and I am here joined by the one, the only Rogue JT.
Hey.
We are going to be doing this new show. It's called The Hidden Catch. This is the first episode. It's freaking awesome and will be freaking awesome. And thank you all for joining us on this most festive occasion. Rogue, do you have anything to say?
Nah, not really. Let's just get the show rolling.
Let's get this show rolling. All right, so tonight we are going to be doing a plethora of different things. But the first thing we are going to introduce to you is that we have myself, who is the SHL board commissioner, and Rogue, who is the SHL board president. We are doing this show as primarily an SHL show. It will be a weekly event, but we'll still have some THL stuff as well, so stay tuned for that. We are not yet sure when this will be every week. We are solidifying that now, and it will be posted on the calendar on the THL website. But for now, let's run you through the schedule of what we have in store tonight real fast. We have the SHL drafting process for the divisions, as well as the SHL theme reveal and color reveal. We also are going to be revealing each team's roster when they are drafted into that division. Unfortunately, there's one roster we can't reveal due to some discrepancies, but we will discuss that when it gets to that. We will be doing a wrap-up after that, talk about the divisions, talk about what teams we think are going to succeed this season. We're going to talk a little bit about what players we think are going to personally succeed. We're going to have an SHL board address to the community, and then we're going to have a Q&A session. So why don't we just get right into it, Rogue? Go for it. Explain how we're going to do this drafting process and the theme and colors. That's all up to you. Go for it.
The drafting process is going to be just the wheel, and we only have two divisions, so we're just going to go back and forth. And then the colors are red and blue, and we have done Bloodfens versus Bluegills, so like Raptors versus Murlocs, and here's the image we have. Looks sick, made by Detrucci.
Oh, Detrucci's so good.
Just the best.
Also know my cam is not a phone cam. My monitor is just too big for it to be on top of it and look okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
There's that. And yeah, I love that banner. That looks sick. So it's the Bluegills versus the Bloodfens, which means our colors are...
red and blue.
Red and blue.
Oh,
absolutely fantastic. Ooh, so fancy.
Do we want to just do the wheel now?
Yeah, we can go right into it. But yeah, Cassie says that's a really cool theme. I like it a lot too. I thought it was really good when we came up with it. And Detrucci, being the content creating master that he is, made us this fantastic banner, which will be on the THL website if you want to download it.
Hey. Okay, here we go, the wheel. What are we going to start
Here we
with?
go.
Like, which division do we start with?
We're going to start with you screen sharing this to me so I can see it in real time.
Ah, that's important.
And let's start with the red divisions. Let's roll for the red division first.
Let's get it.
Oh, let's see.
Ooh, piss.
Oh, all right. So, Rogue, I'm going to let you take the lead on this one as it is your team. You are the captain of Pocahontas in Space. Yep. So, first up for the red division is Pocahontas in Space. Rogue, take it away.
So, this is my team. We're a legacy. We will win. That's all I got.
Oh my god.
Let me get the roster.
There we go.
Find it. Just need to find it. There we are. I have way too many tabs open.
But yeah, we have Pocahontas in Space in the red division. That is a very strong way to start off a division, in my opinion.
There we go. We got Hat in the 1 seed. He's coming, playing THL or SHL for the first time. G-Nets, just my boy. Always gotta have him. Nade, he's always been a piss boy if you've been to the board meetings. So it was natural to have him on. And then Diamond's new. Gonna get him ready to play some last year standing. And then me, I just suck. So they're gonna carry me. That's what's gonna happen.
So let's talk about this roster real fast. I think that this is one of the strongest rosters we have. Just based on the fact that all of these players are fantastic THL players, which means that should probably translate to SHL. G-Nets is an extremely strong 2 seed. He's been a very strong 1 seed in the past, so I'd assume that would carry over. Ridiculous Hat is ridiculously amazing. Nade is a very, very good player and a fantastic content creator. Detective Diamond had a great rookie season in THL last season, which means that he's going to, in my opinion, if it translates over to last year's standing, unlike Rogue, then he'll do fantastic. And then Rogue is really bad at last year's standing, so that's how this team is made, because his PR is really low in SHL.
Yeah, man, just carry me and we win.
All right, so that is our first team for the Red Division, Pocahontas in Space. Here we go.
Well, I'm dumb. Well, it worked out.
It worked out. For the Blue Division, we have Kawasaki Ninjas Rule. This is actually amazing. Like, the 2 rivals in the league, Kawasaki Ninjas Rule and Pocahontas in Space, rolled different divisions straight off the bat to head it up. So Kawasaki Ninjas Rule this season. No. What did you do?
I scrolled down to fix the thing, and I messed everything up. Fixed it.
All right. Fixed? Okay, let me know when I can reveal the roster. Is it
there
up yet?
There we go. Roster's up.
All right, cool. For Kawasaki Ninjas Rule, we've got Del Caver in the captaincy. We've got Imposition in the 2 seed. Very, very solid player. I played with him last season on Team Avatar. He's definitely very motivated and very good at Hearthstone. He's in position. We've got Clobbered in the 3 seed, Merkin Pie in the 4, and Scals 44 in the 5. Is there any insight you can give me on these players, Rogue?
I think I played Merkin. And I don't know. Most people I play in SHL are pretty alright. So
pretty alright.
Nah, if he's going from a 5 seed to a 4 seed though, that jump's gonna be, I don't know how that jump is because I'm a loser, so I just stay in the 5 seed. But yeah. I know Jesus translated well, so.
I think this team is extremely solid. We've seen the Ninjas succeed in the past, and I don't think that's going to change. Dutrucci brings up a good point. Was Scals a 3 seed last season, playing in the 5 seed?
No idea.
I think that might be right.
That's crazy.
We will check on that and tell you. But yeah, if that's true, that makes it even stronger. In Position is a great 2 seed, like I said before. I think this is a great way to start off the Blue Division. So we've got Pocahontas in Space in the red, and we've got Kawasaki Ninjas Rule heading up the blue.
Okay, the wheel's gonna look ugly, but I fixed it. Next team.
Ooh,
the Doghouse
right.
in red.
In red, we have the Doghouse. The Doghouse being one of my favorite team names that we have this season. SHL always has such good team names. Like, seriously. THL, you're slacking. SHL team names are so good.
No, we got
Kawasaki Ninjas Rule. Doesn't matter. Prep Coin Concede. Like, that name is so good.
That's the only one THL has on us.
It's true. So for the Doghouse, we've got Chaotic in the 1 seed, Creep in the 2 seed, Yellow Dart in the 3, the Anarchist, the captain in the 4, and Jim Philos in the 5. Looking at these names, I think the only one I'm familiar with is Jim Philos.
Well, yeah, besides Anarchist.
Yeah, besides Anarchist.
But yeah, everyone else seems new.
Yeah, I think everyone else is new. Can you confirm that? Anarchist is in chat if he can confirm that everyone else is new. This could be a team to watch out for. We don't actually know yet. But knowing Anarchist, he probably built his team very solidly, and that they should rival Pocahontas in Space and Kawasaki pretty well, I believe, if we can trust Anarchist's judgment. Also, Bitbeaker confirms that Scals was a 5 seed last season, not a 3 seed. Okay. But yeah, this is the Doghouse. Doghouse going right into the red division along with Piss. So we'll see how the rest of that division turns out. But that division's looking pretty strong so far.
Okay, gonna mess up the wheel again.
Mess up the wheel again.
By mess up, I mean removing the teams that are already done.
Yep, sounds about right.
There we go. Let's spin. Ew. It's like ugly. It's so red. Oh, I was about to say.
Oh, we got Doesn't Matter, which is the roster that we cannot reveal yet due to some behind-the-scene workings. But we have Doesn't Matter going into the blue division. Obviously, we can't talk much about this because we aren't releasing the roster yet, but I can tell you the roster is going to be very solid, and it is definitely a good addition to the blue division. Do you have anything to add, Rogue?
We can say who the captain is, right?
Yes, the captain is Dunamis.
Yeah, this will be Dunamis' team taking over for Jerry.
Yes, sir. Very valiant thing to do, stepping up in a position that was rather difficult for a lot of parties. So congratulations to Dunamis. Good job.
Okay,
Giving
next
you
team.
a round of applause.
That was blue, right? This one's red?
That was blue. This is red.
Let's go. I hope you're writing this down, because I'm not. Production value. Explosive
Production
Sheep.
value. Explosive Sheep. Oh, I love this team. This team is one of my favorites. Not that I'm playing favorites. Anyway, for Explosive Sheep, we've got...
There we go.
Oh, wait, not on stream yet. There it is. We've got Top Hat Demon in the 1 seed, Mojo Powell in the 2 seed, Bit Beaker, the captain, in the 3 seed, Vegan Zombie in the 4, and Donnie Wrench, the town drunk, in the 5. Do you have anything to say about this team, Rogue?
Let's see if Top Hat Demon memes as much on this team as he does on Aeon. And then, same with Donnie, right? Donnie's on Aeon.
Donnie is on Aeon, I believe, yeah.
And then, yeah, Bitbeaker, Vegan Zombie. Expect some priest from them. So that's what I got season 1. And Vegan Zombie, well, I beat the priest, but he reverse swept me with discard block. That was sad.
We've seen Vegan Zombie in SHL for quite a while, and he's a great player. Definitely a fun guy to watch on stream and a good guy all around. We know Bitbeaker has been around SHL for a while as well, and he's a great content creator, great player, great captain. I think we're going to see some great things out of Explosive Sheep this season. That division, man, that's looking pretty strong.
That was red, right?
That was red.
Okay. Just making sure. Next one.
3 teams left.
Watch it be Black Lotus. Oh, there it is.
There
It's
it
the blue one.
is. So Black Lotus is going into the blue division. Black Lotus is actually my personal pick to either win or get into the championships this season, just from my personal opinion. Rogue, why don't you introduce this one?
Well, we got D Lyman on the 1 seed, one of the highest PRs in SHL, only beaten by Casti, and Casti's taking a seat this season. Tony Montana, good player. Salt, also good. Force of Will. Oh, I didn't even know Force of Will was the captain. And then we got Dreaded. I didn't know that.
That's not a good thing, Rogue.
I like their name, though.
Anyway, yeah, Black Lotus, that name is sick. It's from Magic the Gathering, if you don't know.
Or it's a flower.
Yes, or it's a flower. But we play card games, Rogue, so
Sure.
yes, I'm sure. Anyway, yeah, they have a very, very strong top and a pretty strong bottom as well. D Lineman, fantastic player. I have him on my THL team this season. I believe in D Lineman quite a lot. Tony Montana, also a great player, has been friends with Salt for a very long time, so there's probably a tie-in with that. Salt himself, very good player, especially in the 3 seed. I think Salt in the 3 seed is going to be something that definitely comes into play in SHL if his success in THL in the past translates over to last year's standing. Force of Will is a really good 4 seed. I've played him a couple of times myself, and it's been very close, whether it went my way or his way. And then Dreaded in the 5 seed. Dreaded has been a traditionally pretty good 5 seed in THL, so we can see if that translates over to SHL as well. There's a lot of new names to the last hero standing game in SHL this season, so it'll be very interesting to see how that dynamic changes team compositions and changes how people prepare lineups.
Let's get it. Next team. And then this will be red, and then the last one will be blue.
We've got
easy.
Defias Henchman in red.
There we go. Here's the roster.
All right, there we go. Defias Henchman. We've got the captain, the 1 seed, Hockey Boys. We've got in the 2 seed Jet Law. In the 3, Combat Wombat, which may actually be the best name, like hands down in Hearthstone. Name. Combat Wombat, like that's fantastic. In the 4 seed we have Comp, which is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Comp is sick.
Comp is a great Hearthstone player. And then we have Starden in the 5 seed. So yeah, I think this team, we don't know much about Starden or Jet Law, but I know Comp has been a 1 seed in the past and a 2 seed and been successful in both of those seeds in THL. So to be a 4 seed in SHL is just absolutely ridiculous. I think he will succeed a lot this season, and I think that this team overall is very solid. They sacrificed some PR in Hockey Boys himself, but they have a very balanced team, I think, which is a different approach that we actually are seeing in THL this season as well. A couple of teams employ. So I'm very interested to see how this team is going to pan out, and I'm very excited for it. So that means that we have our division solidified. Rogue, let's test your memory. Do you remember who is in the red division?
Oh god. Well, Piss, Defias, that's easy. Explosive Sheep, and I don't know.
So close.
The other one.
So close.
I don't know the other one.
Don't know the other one?
Nope. Oh,
it's really unfortunate.
It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, figured it out. I don't have
says, wait, we didn't do the last team. We're going to do the last team. We'll talk about it in a second. Don't worry.
I do not have a roster for them to pull up on screen, though, which is sad.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, because we didn't know it was confirmed until, like, 5 minutes ago.
Oh, no. Anarchist is right.
What?
It was Doghouse. It was Doghouse in the red division with you. We're really bad at this. I wrote that down, though, so we're fine. And then...
You suck.
That means that in the blue division... Sorry.
You can see it on the screen share.
Yeah. In the blue division, we have Team Next Level rounding out the blue division, which is comprised of... Where'd my screen share go? Rogue, what you doing? There we go. It's comprised of Mozzie, who is the captain, Sabretooth 20, Crowozen, I think is how you say that. Cruisin, maybe, with a 0 in it.
Yeah, it's definitely Cruisin.
Cruisin, yep. Necrotic and Zed. We know nothing about any of these players. This is a complete like new experience for them, I think, and new experience for us to be going through this with them. We don't know anything, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they pan out and how they adapt to league play, especially in a last hero standing format, which is not the traditional competitive Hearthstone format as of right now. So it'll be very interesting.
The last time a new team entered, they won the whole thing. So
that's true. See. Hearthstone Academy went ahead and won THL. So we'll see how it goes. No, you can't have new host Chigmo. You're stuck with us. Sorry.
Just keep being average.
I'm so sorry, Detrucci. It is not the blue division. It is the bluegill division. I apologize.
Ah, that's true.
We got
bluegill.
Yeah, we've got our bluegills and our bloodfens. All right, so after having seen both divisions, Rogue, which one do you feel is going to be stronger and why?
I think both are pretty strong, but having Piss and whatchamacallit? I just forgot the other team. It's Doghouse, right? I think Doghouse is going to be pretty good.
Yes, Doghouse is the other team. So you're saying you think the red division is going to be stronger?
Yeah. But like with the blue division, Kawasaki Ninjas and the new team can pull it out.
Yeah, I would echo that, actually. I think that the red division is stronger in its own right. I don't think that matters that much with the two division setup that we have going on, because they'll be playing each other all season. And I think that it'll be extremely it'll be it'll be extremely sorry, I apologize. It'll be extremely interesting to see how the divisions pan out and what the matchups are going to be. We will have matchups done and round one matchups posted, week one matchups posted very soon, and we will send an email to all the captains when that does happen. So I also think the red division is going to be stronger, but I think both divisions are extremely competitive. Now, what about players, Rogue? Are there any players in their seeds that stick out to you that you think will be just absolutely above average and excellent this season?
Probably Comp, because he's all the way down in the 4.
Yeah, I think Comp is the easy go-to pick for that. He's playing in a seed that he hasn't played in the past and is moving down in that seed. So unless the 4 seeds are dramatically improved, I think Comp has a absolutely fantastic chance at just destroying this season.
Yeah, if I do anything ever.
Yeah, if you do anything. I think I honestly think my other pick is G-Nets in the 2. I know he filled was he the 2 or the 3 on Piss last season?
I think they moved him and Mange.
They did move.
Yeah.
So he ended up 3 last season?
I think. Yeah, because Mange was just being a god when he submitted his classes, so.
I've known G-Nets for quite a while. I've known him since we were on Avatar together, and I know that he has a lot of potential, and especially a lot of potential in an SHL format. He has a bit more experience under his belt in last year's standing because he's played in SHL in the past, so I think that's going to be a factor, and he's going to just have an absolutely fantastic season. So that's my pick, other than Comp, for somebody that is just going to be absolutely fantastic.
Do we have anything else?
Yeah, we have other stuff. Come on.
What other stuff? Oh, we have Q&A. That's a thing we do.
We do have Q&A. But first, we're going to do our board address real fast.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
Almost forgot.
No. That Mange didn't submit his classes in the finals, and we still won.
No, he didn't submit his classes in the finals. All right. So we are going to do a quick segment where we are going to just inform all of you about the changes that have happened on the SHL board in full transparency so that you all know what's happening, what's going on, and what you can expect in the future. I made a Facebook post about this a while ago, but verbally, and for people who aren't in the Facebook group, I think this is a good idea. So we, as you probably all know, Jerry Damage was the person who founded SHL and was the commissioner of SHL up until about a week and a half ago, where he stepped down from the SHL and his captaincy positions, and he had to have people to fill that role. So I stepped up as SHL commissioner, and we have Dunamis stepping up as the SHL captain. So I would like to thank Dunamis for doing that and tell him that we really appreciate that on the SHL board. And we know that he didn't sign up for that, but he's doing it, and it's a great thing to do for us, and it makes our job a lot better. Also, we would just like to say that we, as a board moving forward, are going to be much more open. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can email shlboard@teamhearthleague.com. You can reach out to me, Rogue, Eridan, Mange, or Detrucci, and we will answer any questions that you may have to the best of our ability. I will be sending weekly emails to each SHL captain to make sure that everything is flowing correctly and going according to plan as we move into a season that we were not entirely prepared for because of the blindsided position that we were put in. Not blaming Jerry. He has stuff going on in his life, and people have stuff like that sometimes, so not blaming anyone. Just saying that we will be improving moving forward, and we will be attempting to do the best we can to serve both you, the league, SHL and THL, as well as making sure that this season runs as smoothly as possible. So if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to contact any of us, and we will be able to answer those questions as quickly as possible. All right, now, enough of that stuff. That was boring. We are going to move on to the favorite segment, the Q&A. This has been a shorter show as it was our first one, and we are only doing roster reveals and stuff like that. We will have a weekly schedule where we will have a lot of the same segments from After the Salt Settles that you love, and some new segments as well. So stay tuned for that. But now we are going to do the Q&A. Rogue, would you like to field the first few questions?
Yeah, sure. Oh, we don't have who asked these.
Let me log on to Facebook real fast.
Yeah, do that.
The first one was asked by Jedi, so you can start with that one.
Jedi. He says, is SHL married to Last Hero Standing, or would you consider switching the format in future seasons? I would say, like, yeah, because if we wanted a different format, we could just make another league. I know that's, like, that would be weird, because they're always smaller. Because, like, SHL is so much smaller than THL, but if a new format comes out that everyone wants to try, then maybe it'll be easy to get a league rolling with maybe like 4 teams or something. I don't even know what other formats there would be. I know some pro players like come up with their own stuff, but I don't know how easy it is to grasp.
I am of the mindset that I think that SHL is not married to the Last Hero Standing format. I'm not speaking for the board position, like Rogue's on the board and everything. I'm not speaking from that position, just personally. I think that Last Hero Standing is a great format. I also think that when THL was initially introduced, it was a Last Hero Standing league and then transitioned to Conquest. So I don't see a problem with SHL making that transition as well if new competitive environments were to come up that more people would enjoy. Like I know Slimch loves this format that was put forth by, I think it was RDU. And I looked into it and it looks like a really fun format. So that would just be something that we would take polls on and gauge the league's interest in before making a switch, just to make sure we wouldn't lose an audience and everything, and people to actually play in the league. But in my opinion, it's not married at all. It just depends on what people want to do more.
Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, I would just make a new league.
All right, this question is specifically for you, the next question.
And this was asked by Detrucci, right?
Yes.
He says, what inspiration and advice do you have as a member of PISS? Oh, this is like weird. Have for those trying to make it in the cold, hard valleys of Last Hero Standing. I don't want to give away like too many secrets, but like Last Hero Standing is very different from Conquest, where you kind of just want to keep winning with your one deck. So you just get decks that have like all around good matchups, but in Conquest you can like target some things. If you try to target something in Last Hero Standing, you're not gonna have a good time. Pumbaa's learned that one the hard way.
Pumbaa's BFF, call out to you.
With Hunter. Fucking, oh my god. Yeah, that's it for that one.
All right, moving on to the next question. Will this be every Friday, 8 p.m., and will the game still be streamed at 9 p.m.? Currently, we are workshopping when this show will be. We're trying to find time in both mine and Rogue's schedules to make sure that we have the time and effort to commit to this, which we do have that time. We just need to figure out what time is best for that. We will update everyone on the Facebook group and the calendar as soon as possible when we figure that out. And we will be streaming SHL games, whether that be Friday or Sunday. We will also find that out in the next couple of days and let everybody know. Next question. Which format takes more skill, Last Hero Standing or Conquest? Rogue, go for it.
This one's hard because I like Conquest more because it feels like there's more strategy. Because like Brunson's saying in chat, like with Last Hero Standing, you can just bring a high rolly deck that can stomp anything. And as long as you just draw your cards 3 games in a row, you win. But obviously there's like some skill behind it because I suck at Last Hero Standing. But I'm good at Conquest, so I don't know. I think it's preference. Like if you have more fun playing Last Hero Standing, you're gonna do better in it. And like you develop your own strategies and everything. They're just different. I wouldn't say one's more skillful than the other.
I would agree with that. I find that in any competitive card game, you can liken it to different formats in Magic. Like there's 100 card, and then there's like standard format. It's really cool to see the different formats and the different skills that it takes for players to succeed in that. It's kind of like if Hearthstone were to introduce tournaments for Wilds. If Blizzard were to do that, then it would be a whole different competitive metagame that you would have to learn. So I think that it's really, really interesting. It's an interesting question, but I don't think you can compare the two in terms of skill. I think they're both definitely very close. Next question. Excited about this show. What other cool SHL content can we expect this season?
You touched up on this a little bit before, saying that when we're going to do this show and then we're going to stream the matches. We don't know if there's anything else we're going to do besides streamed matches. But who knows? Maybe we can come up with something that's special for just SHL.
Yeah, we are currently working on something, and by we, I mean I've been working on something that I'm going to present to the SHL board about content for SHL that I think would be a really good idea, and you will find that out if it gets past the board. So we will keep you updated on that as well, but we definitely want to have more content. And if anyone in SHL or THL wants to create content for SHL, please, we need it, we would love it, we appreciate it. Just let us know, and we can help you in that process as much as possible.
Brunson's right. We need to stop trying to equate Hearthstone to Magic. We need to equate it to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's it's just better.
Me, myself, and I am looking at you.
Gnets asks, explain how Piss is the best team in SHL. Kind of
You
did that
can't.
before when I
You
revealed
can't
the roster.
because Piss is not the best team in
Yes,
SHL.
it is. It just
not.
is.
I'm pretty sure it's not, Rogue.
You
I
said
think you might have a
yourself-
little bit of bias.
You said yourself that we have the strongest roster. And
No, I
it's
said
mostly
you have a
Gnets.
strong roster.
No, the strongest.
But it is Gnets.
Gnets is a god. He's gonna go undefeated. It's fine. He told
Whatever you
me.
say.
No, that's
Oh,
what
he told you, so it's true.
He said I'm going 9-0, and I said get it, and that's it.
Makes perfect sense.
That's how it works, right? Oh, Markshire,
Yes.
you're right. We need to equate it to Faria. Build my land and shoot my little things. I don't even know what that game does.
Quick question from D Lyman, and it'll be the last question we will field unless chat has any questions for us. I have a question. How do you feel about everyone telling you how to name your voluntary show? Rogue came up with the name, so please, Rogue.
Oh yeah, I just asked people like what they wanted, and then no one gave anything good, and then Parker came in clutch. So that's basically what happened.
Okay, good.
Like you can't like I'll put it like this: you can't tell us how to name it. I asked for suggestions, and I don't have to take any. So we could have just kept it the shitty name it was. Do what I want.
All right. And chat, we are now going to open it up to you for questions. I think we're on like just a couple of seconds delay. So if you have any questions, please type them now, and we will take a look at them.
Fucking Brunson, how about Rogan pals and we rotate Lemur out for other hosts? I like that
expected
idea.
as much, Brunson. Just expected as much. Also, I apologize for my hair. I was in a show choir show today, so it's like all over the place and hairspray. Anyway, Brunson, you should absolutely get the milkshake from Chick-fil-A. Like, their chocolate milkshakes are so good. They're fantastic.
I think that's it.
All right, sounds good. Oh gosh.
Chigmo, you need to stop.
Chigmo. Can we put Lemur in the Hall of Fame so we never see him again like Sylve? I'm gonna go with a no, on that one, hopefully. Hopefully. I would love to live in the doghouse, Brunson. I would love to be with C. Parker, actually, for your information. Anyway, I think that's all the questions we have for tonight. Sorry for the relatively short show, but it definitely worked out. We did what we were supposed to do. Thank you all so much for watching and showing your support for SHL. Again, if you have any questions, just contact one of us. If you want to create content, create the content, contact us. Let us help with it. We would love to. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you again at some point next week. See you guys.
See you guys later.